Hey you, I am back, the unemployed gamer, and today I'm here to talk about my favorite top 5 moments of E3. And as you know, I've been going to E3 since 2013, and it's my favorite. If it's my favorite time of the year, I'm not gonna lie. I love it, and then I cannot wait for E3 2019. And in the meantime, I want to talk about my favorite moments, or at least the moments that actually stuck with me and I still talk about to this day. Let's go and let's talk about those top 5 moments. And I'm going to go with number 5, E3 2016, a Steve Aoki VIP party. We got invited, and Doritos was sponsoring the party, so it was called actually Doritos Mix Arcade. And we were having a real bad EA Play moment, which it was a EA Sports convention or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I'll talk about that later. We were heading home, then we realized we had a pass for the Steve Aoki party. We weren't too excited because we didn't know who Steve Aoki was. I'm not gonna lie, never liked that kind of music. But we were, what the heck, we got nothing to do, so we ended up going. And we were feeling real special the moment we got there because we skipped a huge line with my VIP pass, and they gave us some tokens. That was for the free beer, for the liquor. And once you walked in there, it was pretty cool. You know, there was arcades everywhere. They were playable. And Dorito bags everywhere. I'm not joking. There was Dorito bags. You know, you could eat everything you wanted, basically. It was a lot of munchies for sure. But it was awesome because it was free. They had a huge arcade. And it was actually the main stage. The stage actually had a Space Invaders clone playing on the screen, and it was actually replayable. It was actually playable because I actually looked up and there was somebody playing with the joystick. There was a little line for people to play up there. But the best part was it was actual VIP. There was only around 200 people, maybe, if anything. It could have been less. I don't even know, but it was definitely not a lot of people, and you can walk real freely. There was an orchestra playing in the stage, which was beautiful, playing music from all your favorite games, you know, video games. But then the cool moment was when Steve Aoki came out. He got on stage, the crowd went wild, and I'm not gonna lie, I really did enjoy the music and the crowd and the party. It was great, and it was one of the best nights of my life at E3. I didn't think me and my friends were gonna enjoy it so much, but we did. You know, as you can see in the videos, we were actually having a great time. We were actually dancing, believe it or not. And I mean, we are into rock and roll and punk, but it was definitely surprising for us that we enjoyed it so much. And it deserves to be one of my favorite moments at E3 because that Steve Aoki party was freaking great. Let's move on to moment number 4, and that's going to be at E3 2014 when I got invited to the Xbox press conference. And I had been to the press conference in 2013, but this one was definitely my favorite one because first of all, they gave us a VIP front row ticket. We were hanging out with all the top executives from Microsoft, thanks to Experzone. They were the guys that invited me actually, and they actually made us feel real special, you know. And I'll get into it a little bit more right now. But anyways, they gave us some bracelets, the real cool bracelets. They look like they were gonna light up or something, you know. But anyways, the show started, and what can I say? It was something magical because the bracelets would light up and follow the music to the trailers and the announcements, and it was really a cool moment. The crowd and myself went wild every time. Another cool moment was announced, and it was Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I'm a big Halo fan, so for me that was a cool moment. And after the press conference, they told us to meet them at a hotel, and they treated us with buffet, a lot of food, and they gave us a cool swag bag. Even had a 12-month Xbox Live cards, I remember. I got a cool Halo shirt. And the best part, it was about 30 of us maybe. I have a picture, and it seems like it's about 30 of us, and they were all VIP, of course. And we ended the night, and I think it was one of the moments I actually love, and it makes it to my list. And I'm never gonna forget Expert Zone for inviting me and actually giving me a guest pass to take my friend Enrique. And it definitely deserves to be on my number 4 list of my top 5, right? Anyways, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be at E3 2013. Xbox VIP After Party definitely was number 3. And back in 2013, I was selling Windows phones. Thanks to my sales, the Microsoft Team Expert Zone invited me and a guest to the VIP party at E3. Of course, I couldn't believe it. So I jumped right away, signed up for it, and we went. This time I took my brother-in-law, Jaime, and for me it was a dream come true because at that point I've never gone to E3. So as soon as I got to the convention center, we got a VIP badge, and they closed the doors of E3, and the Xbox booth was closed basically. And the night got better and better as time passed. They gave us drink tickets. Bars started to open all the corners you can think of. Music. They brought food, and it was all you can eat. And of course, a lot of swag. We got to play all the games before they were released. We even played along the developers, and it was all after the E3 was closed, by the way. So it was definitely VIP, and all paid for by Xbox. It was definitely a gamer's dream come true. What I remember the most though was actually seeing the Xbox One for the first time, and actually playing Killer Instinct for the first time before it was even released. And it was about 4 hours, and I'm not gonna lie, the best 4 hours of my life in the longest time. And you know what? To moment number 3, I'm gonna have a drink. Cheers. All right, moment number 2, E3 2016, and that's gonna be the showing of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. That's when they had it playable for the first time at E3 2016. But before you could play it, you needed to watch a trailer. And the trailer, I believe, was about 10 minutes long or so. Can't really remember exactly how long it was, but it was in a dark room, kind of like a Zelda atmosphere kind of room. I recorded a little bit, and I have some footage here. And of course, everybody's watching the trailer, but at the same time, everybody's wondering why is Nintendo being so secretive, because the Nintendo booth that year, I believe it was only Zelda, so everybody was like, they better do something good, something great. Anyways, the trailer was awesome. I remember getting goosebumps, and we were all clapping and cheering. But that wasn't the best part. The best part was actually once the trailer was done, the wall started to open, and we were like, what the hell is going on, And then we wanted to see what the fuss was all about. So the actual Nintendo people started saying, hey, come in. Once the walls open, we started walking in, and we see a beautiful sight, We see a Link right there in the middle, and then we look around, and I mean, you can hear my excitement in the video, right? It was a Breath of the Wild world, and that instant I walked in there, I think Nintendo won E3 that year for me, and that was a cool moment. I still talk about this moment. Definitely. Nintendo is one of my favorite people at E3, and this is one of the reasons why. Moment number 2 makes me love Nintendo the best and the most at E3. Anyways, that was my moment number 2, and I see this video, and I still remember my excitement in that moment a lot, Anyways, number 1 was Bethesda Land at E3. Bethesda Land, E3 2017. is my number one. This, of course, was Bethesda's E3 party and press conference, and we didn't know what to expect, my friend and myself. And as soon as those doors opened, we were transported into a theme park. And I'm not even joking. It was an actual theme park, but it was called Bethesda Land. It was all of Bethesda's games into a theme park, and it was great. I mean, you can see as you're walking in, and we was like, wow, 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 1,000 times. There was music. There was open bars, all you can drink, anything from beer to liquor. The food was something to talk about. They had In-N-Out burgers. They had clam chowder, shrimp tail cocktails. I believe the popular ones were the turkey legs, if I remember correctly. They even had an awesome Ferris wheel, which we actually got on. We rode, and as you can see, we had a little too much to drink that day. And yeah, they even had a secret band, believe it or not, and that year it was the Chainsmokers. Again, I don't know much about this music, but it definitely was a fun night. And it was definitely VIP, what can I say? And it's one of my favorite moments at E3. So much that it might be my number one moment. And this is one of the many reasons why I love E3. So much to do, and so many great memories, and it holds a special place in my stupid little life. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I've been truly lucky. I've been lucky to have been part of this. Always was my dream to go to E3, but of course, life happened, and I am always gonna cherish the moments, and I'm always gonna be forever grateful. Forever, I'm always gonna be grateful, basically. But these are my top 5 favorite E3 moments. And thanks for watching my short and simple list at E3. Until I get a job, get busy living, and have a good one. Once again, thanks for watching.